South Africa's future is not flying cars and slum skyscrapers. It is linen, soft, healing, embodies a return to nature as provider and partner. We don't need self-driving cars. We need human connection. Africa needs to heal from the profound wounds inflicted by resource pillage and violated dignity. Colonized, enslaved, and rendered trespassers in their own country, people of color and minorities have endured persistent humiliation and enforced resilience. The wound weeps, and the damage deepens. The severity of the experience is based on the citizen's proximity to the wound. How close are you? Residents endure undignified living, especially in informal settlements, compounded by a housing crisis, resource scarcity, wealth disparity, severe mental stress, and deeply segregated urban spaces. Dressing the wound has no clear path and no clear starting point. Among others, we need structural reform in land and housing. We need reform in financial institutions to better aid in household cash flow, and a serious move to environmental justice. We also need soft support of therapy and rest, an urban space that comforts. Everyone deserves a dignified life. How hard are you willing to fight for this? Building collective space within our cities allows for support and connection to become integral in our urban lives. A courtyard or garden shared among 5 households starts to encourage small communities within a dense living. We start to share resource and risk. If we replace cars with public transport like trams or trains, we can predict traffic somewhat. The tar being replaced with tracks and vegetation allows for our streets to become green corridors with improved pedestrian movement, reducing heat islands, bringing in softness and ecologies to observe. We live in a city filled with human connection, living with nature instead of seeing it as a resource to exploit. Our collective hope and kindness must organize and drive us. Africa's future is linen.